My name's Akiva, the brains of the group. If you have a problem, I can solve it for you.
Andy here, and I love a good sandwich. So if you have a sandwich, come roll with me.
My name is Yorma, motherfucker, the sensitive one. Break your motherfucking face with the butt of my gun. Rip off your arms and break your legs with them. Spread your cheeks and stick my in them.
By the way, as our friendship has developed, we sit closer and closer together. So if anyone at home was confused,
I've just
about
been
why
edging
we're
in
this,
here.
Yeah.
Our legs are interlocked under this desk.
They are.
Originally, we were supposed to have a lot of this choreographed, right? But then we lost track of time and.
We didn't really lose track of time. You know what happens on movies all the time?
You just lose
track of time.
Absolutely. Time flies.
There goes $1 million. I just lost track of time.
Having so much fun,
Sorry.
we lost track of time.
We only shot half the movie. Well.
Oh well, let's just do it anyway.
And I couldn't keep a straight face because stuff on people's bodies looks pretty gross.
Kiev is our resident square. Yorm and I are a little more open-minded.
It feels very Eastern. Just our philosophy about the body.
Yeah.
It's not that I
It's
wouldn't
very
say,
Eastern.
I wouldn't say temple, but like a temple.
I think we've both been quoted as saying that our bodies are a temple of doom.
And I just couldn't stop giggling.
My husband-to-be at the time was moving to California.
My dad. It didn't sound like it was your dad. It was your husband-to-be at the time.
Let her talk, man!
Right. And then can I just say one thing? The first time I really, really remember taking Andy in was when I was like, oh my God, this dude is on, like so funny. Like like next level, like would do anything for a joke. And I remember making a bet with like me and my friend Josh were up at Telegraph Avenue. We saw this all pink, hot pink Champion jumpsuit that was up like a sweatsuit. And I was like to Andy, I was like, if you wear that for a week to school, I'll buy it for you and give you like $100. It was like, that was the bet. And he was so like, oh yeah. And it was so like, so flippant that I was like, nah, this isn't even funny. He doesn't even care.
He'll enjoy it too much.
Yeah, cookbook.
Right? Main
That's
thing,
like
the
one of big
cookbook.
things
Yeah.
Right, there's
We're
a
gonna-
theme park thing that we're trying to get off the ground, but we want to make sure that we invest like a lot of money.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because we feel like it's just going to be like a guaranteed success.
Nintendo's getting into the theme park game, so you guys.
No.
might be
We don't want any like really recognizable brands like that. It's gotta be like us, and then just like all of our money. We're just gonna sink it all into it.
I want to stop you for 1 second and just point out that I think Yorm looks great in this scene.
That's not true.
On a scale of 1 to 10 for doability.
Stop being modest, Yorm. You're
Where
super.
would you put him?
I would say, on a scale of 1 to super bend overable.
Oh God! You
No,
know
what? No, let him finish.
I'm in the middle of
Why would I
saying
let him-
something.
You want to know where that's going?
I do. Yeah.
Jesus. All right, go ahead.
So on a scale of 1 to what?
On a scale of 1 to super bend overable, I would say he's a delightful human being who has very important things to say about the world.
Wow.
See?
Well,
Aren't
that's
you glad
a
you
real
let me finish?
twisteroo.
You're glad you let me finish.
I'm very glad. Thank you.
Also, I think he's like super bend overable in that scene.
And then the other shoe dropped, I guess.
Really disgusting.
Okay, well, I thought Andy's ideal hair length is dreadlocks, but then I wanted to be careful, and so I mentioned that they're the not racist kind.
Junior year at High. That was my favorite Andy. It was like a moppy, but it was like
feathered mop.
Yeah, like moppy, but it was like soccer player moppy.
I put for Kiev dreads unracist, and then Yorm shaggy. So you guys both got it right.
Wow.
Wow.
So you're
You were guessing what I was gonna guess and guessing what Yorm was gonna guess, but they're about you, not you.
You guys
Didn't want
both
dreads
got
on.
the point.
You didn't want dreads on me.
all right.
I just want everyone to win.
It's really nice to play with you. That's how the relationship works.
Andy's beefs are also our beef.
Yeah, you hear that, Bryce Harper? Come at me, bitch! I got squad.
You gotta come through us first. If you want to get to Andy.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Yorm ride on you.
Hey, stay away from my friend.
No, but while we're on the subject, he did do a video for my friend's dad that was really sweet. So just want to say thank you for that, Bryce. It was really sweet of you.
Weird beef you got going on.
I know, I don't know how to beef right.
This is all one shot. We shot it in the house. The cameraman could barely even fit in the hallway, and we did a bunch of takes because
Paging Dr.
it all had to
Beekman.
be once.
Paging Dr. Beekman. Dr. Beekman, you are wanted in ER.
That's what Andy calls himself in profile because he believes his nose resembles a beak.
God, it is pretty massive there.
Look at that.
Oh, man.
Andy actually tried to convince me that we should get an echoey voice to actually do Paging Dr. Beekman, Paging Dr. Beekman in this scene. He thought that people would really...
That would have been really funny. I would have really
get it.
enjoyed that. That would have made me laugh every time.
How do you think you guys have grown since the first album?
Like spelled Groan.
That I'll give it up.
Okay.
That's good. More of that on the album.
We have known each
80s
other
print.
since we were 12, 13 years old. So
I thought you were going to say knee high to a donkey.
no,
That's weird. You went a whole different direction. See, we can know each other this long and you still surprise me.
always new things, and that's the great thing about this
I assumed you were going
relationship.
to say since we were shouties drinking foaties.
Yeah.
Wow. And I just said the age. that
No,
we
yeah,
met.
we've known each other since.
I think the title of Resident Square may have just shifted over to Norm.
Yeah.
Guilty as charged.
Mr. Age Sayer.
Try rubbing faster.
More of a circular motion.
Make a smoother surface.
Why don't you just light it with your perfect beards?
We actually added prosthetic noses to all the stuntmen, and me and Keeve really wanted to make them extra big, so Andy would feel really insecure.
Yeah, and they did.
And then they did. They did in real life.
In fact, I believe the guy who designed the prosthetics name was Schmadoff Schmittler.
Schmittler. He's
And,
like 89 years old.
He was really old. He always wore sort of a weird cloak. You couldn't see his face.
The noses are done.
You're like, Schmadoff, well, who do you remind me of?
What a jerk.
I know. He was really organized, though.
He gets that all the time.
He was very punctual.
I just have one of those faces.
Well, I think it's safe to say that when we first set out to make this song, we were all thinking, Amy! Justin, if you're out there, congrats to you, kid. You guys want to touch it? And anybody else? Something?
Sorry to our mom.
Sorry, Mom.
One, there's heartbreak involved in the films that we've made, that you put a lot of energy into them, and then when they don't do financially well, sadly, that's the only metric that you have for success at the time. But it's, I think we're always wanting to push ourselves to do something else and different. So for me personally, I think that we'd probably want to just do something new.
Right. So how's the MacGruber series coming?
Very good point. Here's the thing with MacGruber. somehow the joke of even just doing it is funny to me. I'm like, why is this happening?
And over McShane's right shoulder here, or his left, our right, is a picture of me holding a soccer ball after I scored the winning goal against Mersey when I was really young.
Oh my God, get over it.
Wow, the winning goal.
I had to say that for my dad. It's his favorite
You
picture.
are so athletic.
Hey, who's this tough guy sitting next to me?
That is my dream.
What?
Seeing the guy who shot Osama bin Laden doing that video, the surf guy. Oh, we went in, everyone was like, oh, no. And I was just like, whoop-ah! And so Osama, I was just like, boom, boom, boom. I just got pitted, so pitted. And we killed him.
They got him.
They got him. Freeze frame. Freeze frame. Freeze frame. Freeze frame. Freeze frame.
Come along with us.